Hello, my name's Edwin and I am the author of How to Live Harmoniously with Other Humans. So I wanted to just give you a bit of an introduction to that and why I created the course. So first of all, I'm a counsellor, and in that role I see a lot of people who are having problems in the relationships in their lives, whether that's with significant partners, children, work colleagues, friends, family members, or even just with themselves. And it causes a lot of heartache and a lot of misery. So I feel really passionately that relationships are important. Human beings are fundamentally social creatures. We are designed to live in groups, but notwithstanding that, we don't necessarily seem to be very good at it. So a bit of help doesn't go amiss. So in my work as a counsellor, I've come to the conclusion that there are three key elements to living harmoniously with other people. So the first one of those is tolerance. Tolerance of yourself, your own frailties, and tolerance of other people. Not necessarily because they're bad or wrong, but just because they're different to you. And sometimes being different to you is just the same as being bad or wrong. So tolerance is really important. Second one is communication. Poor communication, or the inability to communicate, is the root of an awful lot of relationship problems. People struggle to communicate with each other, they struggle to be honest with each other, often because they're struggling to be honest with themselves. So again, communication with other people, but also with yourself. And the third element is space. I've already said we're very sociable creatures, we're designed to live in groups, but that doesn't mean to say that we want to be with other humans 24 hours a day. Most of us have some need for a bit of personal space and alone time. Some people have a very strong need for a lot of that. Other people not so much, but even that, it's still sometimes challenging for them to work out how they can find the amount of space that they need to be by themselves. So those three elements are the basis of the course that I wrote. I think personally I've struggled with relationships a lot. I didn't have a particularly good relationship with my mother, and that was sort of the start of the problem, really. It wasn't because she was a bad mother or because she was neglectful or abusive. She just wasn't able to be as nurturing as I needed her to be. And I hate to think that other people are going through life with that happening to them, because it stuck with me my whole life. So if you can have a better relationship with your children, that's got to be a good thing for them and for yourself. And then of course there's an awful lot of relationships that break down. Divorces happen all the time, people break up, and that's very sad as well. Doesn't mean to say that those relationships should keep going, but if you can live harmoniously with other humans, then you have a better chance of your relationship lasting than if you can't. That's just kind of common sense, really. So I started creating the course a little while ago, and then the coronavirus lockdown happened, and suddenly the ability to live harmoniously with other humans was really, really important, because we're all now stuck 24 hours a day with other humans. We can't get away from them in the ways that we used to, and most of us are, at some of the time at least, finding those other humans quite irritating. All the time I'm on social media, I'm seeing people talking about how their families are driving them crazy, which is very sad in a lot of ways. They're not surprising, but it is very, very sad. So living harmoniously became so much more important that it just seemed sensible to create a lockdown specific version of this course and to release it now, which is what I've done. So that's why I believe in this and why I think it's really important. I'll put a link in the comments for how you can get hold of the course. I hope you'll give it a go. It's only £27. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and it won't take you weeks of your time either. But it is full of really useful information, not only on those three aspects, but also on practical stuff like homeworking. So give it a go, tell your friends, let me know how you get on, and good luck with living harmoniously with other humans.